Alright, so hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and Baro Teer has come once again and on PCs on the Strata Relay on Earth. Now, the first item this time around is Primed Chamber of all things, and it costs 2,995 ducats. And I'm not even sure if this is worth on any weapon anymore. Like back in the day it was worth on the Vectis and on the Primed Vectis, but nowadays? I'm not sure. Then we have another piece of the Latron set, and this time around it's the Prisma Latron leg plates, which actually do look quite nice. And unlike with the shoulder plate that we got last time, you actually get them for both legs. Then we have a bunch of primed mods, starting off with Primed Flow, which at maximum rank gives 275% bonus energy on Warframes, and that's followed up by Primed Pistol, Rifle and Shotgun ammo mutations, which do the same thing as regular ammo mutation, they just mutate ammo at a higher efficiency. Next on the menu we have the Hydroid Immortal skin, which will work on both the standard Hydroid as well as Hydroid Prime. And I think it actually looks really good on Hydroid Prime if you pick the right colors. The base colors are a bit meh. But yeah, if you pick the right colors, it looks really dope. After that, we have a full set of the EOS Prime armor, so the chest plate, the spurs, as well as the shoulder plates. And this is still, in my opinion, one of the best armor sets in the game. It's not too big, so it fits most frames, and it's great for non-primed frames as well as primed frames. It just adds a little bit of extra detail. After that, we have some operator cosmetics, starting off with the Teer Atmos earpiece for when you want your operator to have cat ears. So here's what changing the primary color will do. And here is what changing the secondary color will do. And the second one is the Teer Atmos Oculus, if you want to go for that Jordi Lafarge look. So here's once again what changing the primary color will do. And here is what changing the secondary color will do. And then we have some weapons, starting off with the Prisma Veritax, which is an arc melee, and it's just an upgraded version of the standard Veritax. I can't unfortunately tell you too much about this because I don't use arc melee too terribly much, but it does mostly slash, it has good status and decent crit. And the second weapon is the Vandal version of the Quanta. Now this one is pretty spicy. It is a beam weapon that has two fire modes, where the primary mode fires a beam that does 26 electricity damage and it has good crit and status, and the secondary fires a cube that will tether itself to nearby terrain, and it will detonate either when it hits an enemy or when you hit it with the primary fire, and it does electricity and blast damage with good status. Moving on from there, we have the Teer DX Siandana, which is just a slightly fancier version of the standard Teer Siandana, so it looks pretty much the same, it's just the detail is a little bit different. And then he once again brought the pack leader sigil, which is the Kubro one. Now I'm displaying it with both colors being blue, which you can of course change to your liking. I'm just using blue because it's easy to see. Then he also brought the Ambu Cigar, which is just a small cosmetic accessory for your melee weapons that will sort of just dangle off the handle or both handles if you're dual wielding, and it can be colored separately to the melee weapon. After that, we have the Dirija Desert Camo skin, which is a pretty cool looking skin for the Dirija Sentinel that I think fits it really well. Then he once again brought the Grusrak 3 Stalker as well as Anuka Hunter beacons, and these will summon their respective assassin when used in a mission, though one thing to bear in mind here is that they are consumable, so if you use them, they are gone. Then he also brought a 3-day Affinity Booster, which is not really worth buying. It's generally better to sell your Prime junk to other people and get some platinum and then buy the booster from the market instead. And we are slowing that in the end with the Xiphos Prisma skin, which is a fantastic looking skin for the Xiphos landing craft. And the final item is, as always, the Sons of Inaros questline blueprint, which is the item you need if you want to get Inaros. Now my recommendation this time around is pretty much just get whatever you want, because I mean, Primed Chamber is a mod that you get so that you can say you have Primed Chamber. Then there is Primed Flow, which is a nice mod to have, but that's pretty much what it is. I mean, not too many builds get massive benefits from running Primed Flow. And primed ammo mutation mods are really not necessary on like 99.9% of weapons. So if you want to get something, get Primed Flow. But then again, this is just my personal recommendation, so if you want to go for swag and cosmetics first or even grind for Primed Chamber, go right ahead. And that is pretty much it for Baro this time around, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and it was helpful, and I will see you on Monday. Bye bye.